Yeah? How'd you like one of these to your face? Boom! The caravan shotgun is good for something, it seems. Like a cigarette, varmint rifle, thank you. Let's get the heel on for those. There you go, that should make that thing a lot better. The old varmint rifle out. Let's have a look around, see what I can find. Small book. Paint gun. No, brackets are cleaner. None of this stuff interests me in the slightest. Gun case. That was very easy. And I don't want the lead pipe, so I'll just take that. Cool. I leveled up. Hey, leveled up. Rightio, so now I want to stick this on one on barter, just because that pissed me off what happened to Let's stick some on guns up to 20. I want science pretty good, speech is pretty good, lockpick up to 35, and I'll stick the rest back on guns. Done. Let's have a looky-loo, see what else we've got here. Empty soda bar, fridge, some dog meat. That sounds disgusting, but I'll take it all anyway. Grill madness, I'll take that. Hot plate toaster, empty, empty, empty. Why would I want an empty soda bowl? Nope, that's all good. Right, let's head back out to Prim and let's get our killing on. Let's kill these motherfuckers. Do 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 do. Anybody? Yeah, he knows I'm here. He's gonna have to wait. So I'm going into the sheriff's office. If they can run inside buildings, so can I. Oh, that does not look good. Mrs. McBain's corpse, Sheriff McBain's corpse. That is not very good. And they even gave me the option to sleep in the bed. Oh, that's quite good. McGrunt outfit. Empty fridge, empty oven. Be with your dead husband. There you go. How romantic. I could position them in more precarious positions, but let's not defile the corpse now, shall we? Take rounds. Shut up, Brown. Radio. With the music blaring away in the background, that doesn't exactly seem to fit, to be honest. Bomb. Empty box. Empty box. Empty filing cabinets. I can hear that guy outside. But there he is. You see him glitching out. Is that a gun? Cowboy Peter. Ha! What's that doing hiding underneath there? Trying to keep me from my stuff. From my loot, my precious goodness. Camera. Now, what I want is that cowboy repeater, because cowboy repeaters are the shizarks. 9mm. Cowboy repeater, you are going to replace that shitty ass shotgun and the single shotgun. How many bullets does that have in it? You single shotgun are going to replace the laser pistol, because I don't plan on using that laser pistol anytime soon.
Aha!
What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me with that baton or something? I'm just gonna plan on shooting you in the face. Oh come on, Cribble, you used to be a policeman, shoot the guy. That guy. Yeah, Gar indeed, mate. You put up a terrible, terrible fight. Why are you carrying an egg timer with you? I mean, seriously, mate. You kind of. I think you kind of need to get your priorities in check. You just stood there when I was shooting you, and Gar just didn't want to disappear from my screen. So let's get out the... Your weapon is poor condition and can do more damage if repaired. You can repair items from your Pip-Boy pistol. Okay, looks like I'm not going to be using this weapon for the time being. If it is that damaged. Cigarettes, and that would do for moi. Now I wonder. Look, grunt outfit. Melee weapons plus guns 2, but there's a DT of 1, or that protects me more, but then that works on my guns better. I'll keep the armor for now, just while I'm getting lit up, and then after that I may switch. See how close I can get.
Hey!
Got a nice little sneaky shot on the head there. And it's finished the job. Look at him firing from the hip like a little boss. You need to aim like Rebel Baby if you actually want to kill people, but that is a nice little outfit you've got. One of which I'm not going to take, and I'm not going to take your fork either. It is forking unbelievable that you even have one. What am I chatting about? Let's go in Vikki and Vance's casino.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
It's been going to hell. What the hell are you covered in blood for? Is that blood on your forehead, or are you just being a very dirty boy? Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost my package. I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you tell me about this?
Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
Cancelled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was, where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Not for me to say.
Some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Where can I get information on the man that shot me?
Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Potter gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject.
I want to ask some more about the delivery I was supposed to make.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
There was one there about a robot. I wanted to ask that. Oh, goodbye.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
It was like one of those things where I'm going to have to go out and... Whoa! You getting your guns out for? Jeez. This one of the things I have to go out and go back in.
Still hanging about Prim, huh?
To get the question answered. So, well, no, there was a bit about the robot. Slivy's supposed to make.
Sure.
Yeah. No, something else I'd like to ask. Whatever. Okay, maybe I can't then. Fair enough. What can I do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law. But he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
I like having stuff like this. These guys never help me. I just turn up, supposed to do it for him, and he's just going to walk around, hit fire in his gun. Do you have anything to sell? I have questions about Prim. Why do you keep calling them gangsters? I thought they were called powder gangers.
Gangers, gangsters, all sounds like trouble to me.
Fair dues. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Buddy, you good too, sir. Well, this looks like a... Well, it looks like a shithole. I'm not
Move
gonna lie.
along, please.
Prim Slim. What if I don't want to move along? What could he surely have that I could pickpocket off of him? He has no pockets.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicki and Vance Casino and Museum.
Who are you?
Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicki and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
That was weird. Who are Vikki and Vance?
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicki and Vance were this nation's fourth or maybe fifth most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Another time, maybe.
Have it your way, partner. Maybe work up your curiosity by having a look at thrilling exhibits, like the genuine death car and Vance's machine gun.
Machine gun, you're telling me? That does pique my interest a little bit. What is this place?
Why, this is the Vicki and Vance Casino and Museum, Prim's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw!
Premier, I see what you did there, you crazy little man. Yeah. Tell me the whole story of Vikki and Vance.
Yahoo! I ain't had a chance to tell their tale in a mess of years. First things first, any bosh you've heard about Vicki and Vance being copycats ain't nothing but ill-tempered slander. Fact is, they begun their crime spree 2 days before Bonnie and Clyde robbed their first bank. So who was copying who? Now true, Vicki and Vance didn't exactly cut a wide swath of murder and bank robbery across the central US like Bonnie and Clyde did. It was more like a narrow swath of shoplifting, check cashing fraud, and gas pump drive-offs. But crime is crime. They drove reckless too. Having lived by the gun, well, Vance owned one anyway. It was only fitting that the duo of desperados would die by the gun. Perhaps it was fate itself that accidentally drove them into a crossfire between police and a gang of bank robbers in Plano, Texas. Or maybe they just didn't notice until it was too late. It's been said that Vicki would have tried to cash a bad check in that bank, had she lived. We'll never know for sure. All we know is that the crossfire tore the car and both occupants to pieces, and the police issued an official apology. You can put your eyes on the genuine death car just over yonder, and there's Vance's machine gun in the case next to it.
Tell me again. No, I'm alright, mate. Goodbye.
Happy trails, partner.
I don't think I need to hear about Prim either. Examine case. The 9mm machine gun preserved in the glass case to the left is a plaque and the actual weapon Vance carried in the paper racks. Yeah, there's a lot to read and nothing interesting. And there is actually no gun in here.
Howdy.
Yeah, you're right, mate. How you doing?
Rather be left alone in my misery if you don't mind.
Okay, well you do seem miserable, so I'll leave you alone. I don't like talking to miserable people, and you, sir, seem very miserable. Activate Vance's outfits. These mannequins display replicas of some of the clothing found in Vicki Vance's death car. Vance didn't share Vicki's sense of fashion and chose to dress himself how he envisioned the gangsters would dress. They're not wearing anything. Stupid thing. Let's have a look around the car itself. No. Nothing I can do there. Fuck it. Whoa, Ruby Nash, what are you doing?
Hello there. What brings you to Prim?
You do. Who are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Tell me, Prim, what do you cook?
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it sounds. The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor, and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
Yeah, I think I might stay away from that. No, I don't want one, sorry.
Goodbye.
That just doesn't sound like something I'd be very interested in if you ask me. Wow, I will have a look around though. You guys have got a lot of guns. Are you a woman? Oh god, bloody women with guns, it scares the crap out of me. See you later guys, I'm gonna just have a look around in here and hopefully none of you guys will disturb me. Stole a combat knife which sells for a lot. Boom. A combat knife that sells for a lot and is now in my pocket. Thank you very much. Hole in the boat. Do, 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 do. Spinning. Spinning.
Hi.
Ah, go away, Ruby Nash.
Hey there.
Hey there. Oh.
Beautiful. Yeah, you silly bin. I'm trying to nick stuff. Go away, I'm trying to nick stuff. And also, if I'm going to be nicking stuff, I think now may be the perfect time for some sort of save, so I don't get myself shot up when one of them eventually catches me, because my luck when it comes to stealing stuff is normally pretty darn poor, and people find me and then I get attacked and raped and people hurt me, so probably a save at this point is needed. I will take my save and go ahead about looting this place, and I will see you guys in a jingle jangle, which isn't the word, I just made it up. Go deal. I'll see you guys in a bit.